The man who called himself Parrish slipped through the late afternoon shopping crowd, passing unseen like a shark hunting beneath the waves, unremarked and unnoticed by those browsing the downtown storefronts. He clutched 2 shopping bags in each hand, loaded down with crumpled tissue paper, their presence mere camouflage designed to support the anonymity he desired. Outside, the December wind swept in from the harbor, sharpening the air and causing the surrounding crowd to hold tight to their layers of wool and cashmere in an effort to keep the chill at bay. Parrish, by contrast, did not fear the cold. He reveled in it, savoring the way it snuck beneath his open coat and jabbed at the skin beneath. The wind was like an old friend, an accomplice even. It whispered warnings in his ear, urged him to remain focused, alert, and to finish what he'd started. His prey rounded the corner ahead of him, moving at an unhurried gait, his polished boots touching down atop the faux cobblestone street, an ill-designed tribute meant to cast the city in historical hues but which struck Parrish as nearly tacky. Prey was a handsome man, over 6 feet tall and slender, his tailored pants and snug-fitting cardigan whispering hints of wealth to those who cared to notice. Botox and hair plugs fought to disguise the passage of time, premature, in Parrish's opinion, since the man was not yet 50. But perhaps it was better to be proactive in these matters than to try and recover lost ground later. Speaking of lost ground, the sight of the street they turned down set Parrish's teeth on edge, and a bright spot of anger rose within his chest, banishing the wind's caress as he surveyed the area. Nearly 4 centuries had passed since the downtown neighborhood had been established, but you wouldn't know it at a glance. The surrounding buildings that would have accompanied the original roadway stones had been cleared away, replaced by more modern versions, their memory rapidly fading as the inhabitants of the city rushed to embrace the new visage. A 2-story clothing store, its windows outlined with fluorescent lighting and its shelves stocked with goods woven by infant hands, shared its corner with an upscale shoe store whose owner had a fondness for illicit drugs and homeless young women. Opposite them was an old pizzeria, which served as a front for a money laundering operation dealing in stolen electronics that the local authorities were even now making plans to seize. Down the line it went, and Parrish knew them all, knew the secrets they hid from the rest of the world. This city was rife with falsities, hidden vices just waiting to be dredged up from the blackened waters of ignorance like pearls plucked from the ocean bed. And he would be the one to cast them into the light. Parrish's footsteps faltered as Prey turned into a nearby drugstore. His sudden stumble earned him a glance from the man to his left, and Parrish cursed himself, even as he gave a tight-lipped shrug. The man moved on, and Parrish slowed and ducked into a small Italian bakery, pausing near the glass pane window and pretending to glance at the goods inside the display case.
"Cannoli just came out,"
an elderly woman announced as she stepped up behind the counter.
"Caramel pecan."
"Oh my," Parrish said. "That does sound good." He cast a glance down the street, but there was no sign of Prey. He started to curse, but the wind kicked up, slipping through the closing door and slapping his ear to warn that he'd missed something. "I'm sorry, what did you say?" Parrish asked. The woman behind the counter smiled. In her early 60s, she'd had her silver hair clipped short and her loose skin bunched beneath her glasses as she gave Parrish a patient smile.